Hello everyone and welcome to Geopolitical Trends. My name is David Oualaalou, so excited to be with you. As a geopolitical analyst, I ask, what the United States' objective in wooing Japan and South Korea to submit to Washington's agenda? In this video, I am going to provide you my brief analysis about these fascinating developments just happened today, the 18th of August, and of course answer this fundamental question for you. Let's dive in. U.S. National Security Advisor Sullivan, Jake Sullivan that is, announced that the so-called leaders of the, this is me saying the so-called leaders of the US, Japan, and South Korea agreed during a trilateral summit on Friday the 18th, at the time of this recording, in Camp David, to hold annual military exercises, and will pledge, that's the key word, will pledge to consult each other in the events of crisis. Yeah, right. Can you just see the US dictating the terms to both subservient? The National Security Advisor also said that what the leaders will commit to during the meeting that they're just having today at the US resort of Camp David was a multi-year planning process for military exercises in all fields. That's very impactful, and that sends a strong signals as to what lies ahead. That's why, as an analyst, and I did argue this before, the expansion of NATO is going to be through weak links in Asia, Japan or South Korea. This is how I see it unfolding. So what does this basically means? What it all means is that the agreement would mark now a new era of the trilateral cooperation and pave the way for a long-term alliance between the three countries. One thing is sure, in my opinion, in the case of a conflict, military one in that region, Japan and South Korea will be at the front line, no questions asked. So what the National Security Advisor also added, that the alliance between the three countries is not directed against any country, nor does it pave the way for NATO's access to the Pacific. It's a lie. We all know that NATO is going to open up an office in Tokyo. What is that going to be for? And we all know that the three countries, the alliance that is aimed at China. Straightforward. Why doesn't he have the gut? Yeah, why doesn't he have the gut to come forward and say, yeah, because we want to contain China? It's because the containment policy will fail. It's too late for that. There is no way the US can contain China now. And China is not what the Soviet Union was back then. But here's the interesting thing. To divert attention elsewhere, Washington expressed concern about growing Russian, North Korean security and technology cooperation. That's why they're not saying it was all these trilateral exercises on a yearly basis going to be aimed at China. No, it's because Russia and North Korea are expanding their security and technology cooperation. Well, this is not new. How do you think North Korea achieved its missile technology? Because it was Russia sharing that. North Korea is a client of both Russia and China. So for Washington to say this, it's just a distraction. No more, no less. So historical record showed that Japan, the United States, and South Korea first held a trilateral summit was back in 1994. That's how far back. And in addition to that, more than 10 similar events were held on the margins of larger multilateral gatherings. So what it all means basically is that the expansion of NATO through having an office in Japan, in my opinion, is a fait accompli. That's how I see it. What do you think of these interesting developments? Make sure to leave me a comment or an answer to this. And if you like me, guys, to expand further, I have a lot of information on this. I'll be happy to do it on a live stream. If you like the content of this video, please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. As always, remember, geopolitics impact your daily life in more ways than one. Till next time, bye-bye.